Roll with the punches, dance with the moves. Thanks for signing up to Simplify Notes. How are you? Today I want to talk about adapting because adapting is a big key in reaching goals. You've set your goal, you have your plan, nothing goes accordingly, and it seldom does. And if it does, congratulations. Adapting, it's not always easy, but it's necessary. I tell my children 2 + 4 is 6. But 3 + 3 is also 6 and 1 + 5, which means there are several ways to reach one place. And sometimes we locked that it's only the 2 + 4, not the 1 + 5. And this is very interesting. And I believe that if you can find a way of adapting and taking alternative routes when you come to obstacles, if it's a little bit too challenging or you need to change direction, if you are able to adapt, congratulations. But it's not only about adapting, it's also about finding peace in your adaptions. And finding peace, it's about finding peace in your decisions that, okay, I'm going to adapt and I'm okay about it. And peace in your decisions with adapting, that is about negotiating. And negotiating not only with the people around you, with your goals, with your how to get to your goal, but also with yourself. And maybe that's the hardest negotiation, negotiating with yourself, because we have ego, we have strong wills, we have our conscience, there's so many issues. But I honestly believe that when we negotiate with ourselves and we are at peace with those negotiations, the adaptions become a lot easier. And sometimes the negotiations, the adaptions, it's not always what we want, what we expected, or what we preferred. But sometimes, if you trust, maybe sometimes it is just what we need without knowing about it. And I found that when it doesn't go from A to B the way I'd planned, those are the most exciting adventures. Those are the most exciting journeys because I learned so much about myself, about other people, and what I'm capable of, and the things that I didn't think I was capable of. So my message to you today is allow yourself to negotiate and find peace in your adaptions and dare to adapt to that goal. Dare to believe that 2 + 4 is 6. But there are other numbers that will also make 6. And isn't that exciting? Sometimes it's 2 + 2 + 2. And in the unknown, there is so much that happens in the unknown if we allow it to happen and we are at peace with it. Adapting is not always easy, but it is a necessity. But not only that, if you are able to find peace in your adaptions, you have come so far and it makes the journey so much easier. Then it's easy to feel the joy, not lose the determination, have the discipline, the grit, the guts, the courage, the everything, the zest for reaching your goal. And I do strongly believe that it's about not losing the joy, able to adapt, and you know it. How you live your everyday is how you live your life. 3 things to celebrate since last week's Simplify Notes. This week, I'm going to have you have a go. I know my 3 things, and it took me a little bit faster to get to those 3 things. One of them is that now I'm off to bike, and going training is such a privilege. The dance of life is never easy, and we all have our different challenges, and we can't compare our challenges to somebody else's challenges, because what's hard for me maybe is easy for somebody else, and what's easy for somebody else maybe is a huge challenge for me. You never know. Every single day, every single training session, I tell myself it's all a privilege, and training is the easy part. I promise, training is the easy part. And I wish that you today, this week, you can go out and adapt. You can go out and do those negotiations, mainly with yourself, and that you feel peace with your decisions. And thank you for being here. Thanks for signing up. And you know what I say. Big hug.